All right, let's talk about this. This is the big, we have a bit of a situation here. So an update on Twitch in Korea. For those of you that don't know, VODs were already disabled in Korea. I'm not sure why that was. There's like some sort of law that kind of goes into that. I don't know. But like, it was strange to me that Korean streamers can't actually have VODs. Well, let's read what this says. This morning, I shared with our community in Korea that we've made the difficult decision to shut down Twitch business in Korea on February 27th, 2024, KST. We understand that this is extremely disappointing news, and we want to explain why we made the decision and how we're planning to support those impacted. There we go. Ultimately, the cost to operate Twitch in Korea is prohibitively expensive, and we spent significant effort working to reduce these costs so that we could find a way for the Twitch business to remain in Korea. First, we experimented with peer-to-peer model for source quality. Then we adjusted the source quality to a maximum of 720p. While we lowered the cost for these efforts, our network fees in Korea are still 10 times more expensive than those in the other countries. Twitch has been operating in Korea at a significant loss, and unfortunately, there is no pathway forward for our business to run more sustainably in that country. To all of our global communities, we want to make it clear that this is a unique situation. Operating costs in Korea are significantly higher than they are in other countries, and we have been open about this challenge for quite some time. Twitch streamers in Korea have devoted significant time and effort into building their communities, and we plan to help these communities find new homes, even if it is regrettably not on Twitch. We will work to help the Twitch streamers in Korea move their communities to alternative live streaming services in Korea. We are also reaching out to several of these services to help with the transition, and will communicate with the impacted streamers as those discussions progress. I want to reiterate that this is a very difficult decision, and one we are very disappointed we had to make. Korea has always and will continue to play a special role in the international esports community, and we are incredibly grateful for the communities they built here on Twitch. For more information, please visit our help article. Okay, all right. So, this is obviously not a good thing. The CEO, really what happened here, guys, is the CEO at Twitch said, guys, Blue Squadron has picked up Korean viewers. Ax them. They can't handle it. They can't handle it. Ain't no way. They cannot handle the growth. It's our fault. Directly our fault. You heard him. You heard him. Also, this is bullshit. I finally get Korean support and like other people. I'm trying to diversify my content across different like cultures and regions. And Twitch said, nah, you're going to stay English. Like, all right, so we have some frequently asked questions. So like, yeah, like I have a few questions. Like the first one is like, are the viewers affected by this? Like, can people still view Twitch in Korea, or is it just like, okay, like no one's going to be able to access Twitch from Korea? How will the streamer experience change in Korea? All right, we've already gone over this. Will the streamers in Korea receive revenue from subscription I made to them? Streamers in Korea will continue to receive their payout as usual from Twitch and will receive the final payout applicable earnings on March 16th. Okay. All right. I'm a Korean user and received an invitation to join the affiliate program, but I'm unable to select KR as my onboarding country. What should I do? That's the fun part. You don't. Go to Kick. New affiliates will no longer be able to onboard in the program. Yeah, no, I mean, like we expect that. So I'm curious. I'm a monetized streamer in Korea and I wish to offboard from the affiliate partner program before June 4th. How can I do so? Okay. How do I see my final payout from Twitch? Okay, so this is all this. My understanding here, guys, is that they're actually just removing it. Like if you made a Korean account, they're just going to remove it. Like they're just offboarding all of the Korean accounts. 26th of February, viewers in Korea will no longer be able to make purchases on Twitch in Korea. Yeah, so like they're basically just purging Korean Twitch viewers. So all of that work I did, that's great. Awesome. All of that work I did with the United Nations is all for nothing. All right, so like what we're going to have to do, like what this means for the BDO community. Yeah, what this means for the BDO community, because this is very important, because the developers only really listen to KR, and they only really listen to the KR content creators. Or like if you're talking about content creators that they listen to, they're only Korean. And if they're moving to other platforms, first of all, how devastatingly bad it is to have to move your platform. I feel so bad. I feel so bad for the Korean streamers who have to move to another platform after spending all this time growing on Twitch. And Twitch is the biggest live streaming service in the world. They've effectively handicapped all Korean streamers' ability to grow in general, because now no one can really discover them. Like, other than, like, they're going to have to go to, a lot of people are saying Afrika. Afrika is just not, it's not it, guys. Like, it's like the Afrika category for BDO is just pathetic. Afrika is just basically dead. It's not it. Like, I've done a lot of research into Afrika over the last week or two. It's just not where it's at. I think that they either have to go to Kick or they have to go to YouTube, right? And so, like, there's a lot of Korean streamers, there's a lot of streamers in general that just don't have a YouTube. And so, like, this is just horrible for them. This is just really bad. For the it's scary as a content creator that they can just do this and just like remove it. But like, this is also why I'm trying to grow on multiple different platforms at once. I think it's a little ridiculous that this is happening. Yeah, the costs are like 10 times as much. That really sucks. But it also really sucks for someone like me that really did the due diligence of trying to find out, of trying to like diversify my audience to also be Korean. That all of that work is basically for nothing on Twitch. I may start multi-streaming. Well, okay, so what does this mean for us with the United Nations podcast? Just to be clear, we are scheduling we are scheduling a United Nations podcast for after the Calpheon Ball. So what's going to happen is the Calpheon Ball is going to happen, and then a week or so after the Calpheon Ball happens, we will get together the United Nations of Black Desert. So like all like the Korean streamers, you know, NA, EU, SA, or like SEA at least. I'm gonna try to have a console representative, but I'm not sure how that's gonna go quite yet. But like, the way we do this is going to be much harder now. I'm going to have to multi-stream it so that the Korean users can actually interact with us, and we're going to have to get them to interact on another platform. I'm not sure exactly. I just feel like we're really going to struggle. The first United Nations was really good because we had the Korean users in the Twitch chat and we could use it. Like, trying to get enough Korean users to actually use like the YouTube chat or to use Kick. I mean, they're going to have to figure something out. So like, hopefully, hopefully we'll be able to figure that out. Again, we have until February, it looks like, to kind of figure this out. The next United Nations podcast isn't going to be that too much of a problem, but I am going to have to figure it out for the future. I've already looked into multi-streaming already. I will start multi-streaming, if not just for the United Nations podcast, for my own sake eventually in the future. I was going to wait until after December probably to do that. I watched multiple Korean Lost Ark streamers to get 2K plus views. They're toast if they don't move to YouTube. No, they have to move to YouTube, and the problem is YouTube's discovery. So the reason that no one streams on YouTube, guys, is because the discoverability on YouTube is terrible. If you already have hundreds of thousands of subscribers, yeah, you can stream on YouTube successfully. That's just the way that it goes, because like, there's already enough traffic coming into your channel that you can build up enough viewers. The problem with YouTube is that there's there's categories, right? On Twitch. Let's look at the like Twitch's live categories. Like, if we go to the BDO category for Twitch, it's very simply laid out. You can see everybody in the category, right? It's like, it's very easily discoverable. You can filter by language. You've got all your follow channels. They've got recommended channels down here in the bottom left. Like Twitch's discoverability, albeit garbage, is much, much better than YouTube. So if we go over to YouTube as a discoverability platform, like, there's just no way. You got Biohack streaming, right? Like, the only way to really know that people are live on YouTube is to already be subscribed to them, and you see it over here. Like, trying to find them in like the search bar is basically impossible, right? Like, trying to find them like overall. So like, YouTube streaming is not the best. Like, if I was a Korean streamer, I would probably go to Kick and try to multi-stream to YouTube as well. So like, like Kick at least Kick is doing. So if we go to Kick, so the biggest problem with Kick and the reason that most people don't stream on Kick right now, at least for the Black Desert category. Let me see if I can find it. So yeah, 0 viewers. This is the Black Desert category on Kick. This is why no one does this. Okay, this is like no one does this. Okay. Yes, you get more sub revenue and stuff. Like you get a better split on sub revenue and stuff. The problem is content creation is all about discoverability. And the simple fact of the matter is that the discoverability on this platform here is much better when you have this many people circulate. Like there's 8.1k viewers in this category that could theoretically click off and find your stream, right? Like I've done this many times. I'm sure you guys have too, where you just click around and find people's streams like this. So like, I don't know. I think it's a little ridiculous. Well, I mean, 2 million. Yeah. I mean, you can't really look at the follow as kind of a joke, right? Like looking at this follower thing is kind of a joke, right? Like his Kick is far newer than Twitch is. I mean, like Kick talked to me. Kick reached out to me about coming to stream on their platform, and did make me an offer and stuff. But like I figured that the discoverability on Twitch at that time in my career was more important. And I've considered multi-streaming, but like look what I would be multi-streaming to. I would go through the trouble of multi-streaming to no one, right? Like it's really hard to get noticed on Kick when like there's no one in your category, like or even like querying the category. It's just miserable. So like I think the Korean Korean content creators are down tremendous. Like this is really bad for them. This is really bad, mainly because you need the duality of YouTube, and then like you need the discoverability of YouTube coupled with like the live broadcasting power of Twitch. That's like the go-to for like basically every single creator. Unless you're a big, like there are some big YouTube streamers, let's not understate it, but like there's none of them are BDO YouTubers, right? It just doesn't happen. Anyway, I just wanted to cover that real quick. That's kind of what's going on with the Korean Twitch situation. It's really sad to see this. You hate to see it. Fortunately, they have until February to kind of sort out what they're going to do and what platform they're going to go to. I'm sure we will discuss this on the next UN podcast in after the Calpheon Ball.